Go.
When you go to the theater to watch a movie and find out there's no tickets left, what do? Do you go, do you say, it's okay, come back another time? Or do you buy a ticket from the shady looking man outside for $10 rather than for 10 or outside for $10 when it really costs just $6? This is really simple analogy. The shady man represents corruption at its simplest. The buying of the ticket is just like bribery and petty corruption. If you choose to get tickets from the man outside the theater, you are participating in abetting corruption. This person is being rewarded for his crimes and you have just paid 40% more for the tickets. Like I said, this is a simple analogy, but corruption continues on up the economic chain, costing American citizens billions of dollars annually in lost funds, wrecked businesses, and even underfunded schools. Corruption is an unethical, dishonest, and fraudulent way of gaining advantage over other people, usually caused by the desire to want something or to gain power. Today, corruption is one of the greatest factors in obstructing a nation's development in politics, the economy, and social engagement. It stifles the realization of democracy and reduces the government's income and creates disproportionality in the distribution of income and wealth. Corruption comes in many forms and often occurs through politics. Many politicians use unethical techniques to gain advantages in an election in order to gain more money and votes. For example, during the November 2014 election for County Judge Executive, Larry Perkins of Magoffin County, Kentucky, was bribed by Simon Marshall, a fellow resident, to throw out the results of the election, allowing him to rule on the election. The election results were the product of fraud and bribery. Corrupt officials and rulers not only misuse resources, but can also promote poor decisions that fit their interests. As a result, these poor decisions can greatly affect the laws and rules we abide by in society, which can limit industries' budgets, shut down businesses, close schools, take jobs away, and lower people's income. On an economic scale, corruption impacts public finances, such as schools, roads, dams, and other projects. When government officials or business executives decide to take funds set aside for these projects, the overall cost to citizens increases, but corruption also happens on the micro scale as well. For example, when an employee uses company resources, such as office supplies for their own projects, this drives up the cost of doing business for many companies, which must then change over more to cover their losses. And again, in the end, we the consumer pay more. When people apply for food stamps when they don't qualify or need them, that's considered social corruption. Another example is when people park in disabled parking spots when they aren't disabled. These minor crimes and misdemeanors can seem harmless, but they come with many negative effects which harm the community as a whole. Hardworking people who end up paying more taxes because people steal products and resources from business and companies that have to restock and pay for the loss of their supplies. Overall, corruption is one of society's worst problems. Many negative outcomes. It hinders the development of the nation's economy, political system, and social status. Maybe next time when you go to the theater to watch a movie, you'll think twice about buying the ticket from the man outside, rather than to go another time.